Hi, I'm Joey Stone.
And I'm Kyla Petzold.
And this is your episode of INTV for August 29th. And like I said last time I was on the news, school is approaching, and here is Officer Jim and Officer Bob for backpack safety tips.
Hi, I'm Officer Jim.
And I'm Officer Bob.
And we're here to tell you how to wear a backpack safely. First, choose a backpack with wide padded shoulder straps and a padded back.
Pack lightly. Organize the backpack to use all of its compartments. Pack heavier items closest to the center of the pack. The backpack should never weigh more than 10 to 20% of the child's body weight.
Always, if your school allows, consider a rolling backpack. This type of backpack may be a good choice for students who must tote a heavy load. Remember that rolling backpacks still must be carried upstairs, and they may be difficult to roll in snow.
Always use shoulder straps. Slinging a backpack over one shoulder can strain muscles.
I'm Officer Jim.
And I'm Officer Bob.
Back to you, Joey.
And Kenneth.
Thank you, Officer Jim and Officer Bob. Petty officers will be revealing the newly refurbished .50 caliber gun at the Cle Elum Cemetery next week.
And then also we stopped by the Cle Elum Roslyn campus to talk with Mr. Flateau about the new parking lot. And here's Mr. Flateau.
Hi, this is Mark Flateau, Superintendent of the Cle Elum Roslyn School District. It's August 27th, just a little over a week away before our kids return for the 2013-14 school year. And where I'm standing, the last time you saw me stand here, we had a big pile of dirt behind me. A lot of work has been completed this summer in regards to an entire renovation of our middle school elementary parking lot. As you can see, we have completely separated bus, vehicle, and pedestrian traffic. Buses will now roll into a bus lane to my left, and all vehicle traffic will flow to my right. The only thing that we're really missing, yet to be completed, is signage, and we have a variety of signage that will be going up, really being very specific in regards to traffic patterns. We also have 3 miles per hour digital signs that are going up, similar to the one as you enter into South Cle Elum and Cle Elum, that registers the mileage of a vehicle. Will have a strict 10 mile per hour speed limit throughout the parking lot. So that's a great reminder to folks to slow down and be safe for the sake of our kids. Again, this parking lot renovation was made possible by the support of our community through our capital project levy. We want to thank our community for that continued support, and we hope that you feel that these have been dollars wisely spent. Really 3 big things have been accomplished by this, actually 4 by this parking lot renovation. Number 1 is we've improved safety significantly. We have separated bus traffic from vehicle and pedestrian traffic. And the way that we have it set up now is that pedestrians will not be walking in any portion of any parking lot. Secondly, we have expanded our overall parking so that we have more parking stalls now for day-to-day operations as well as event. Thirdly, we've improved the efficiency of our parking. And then fourthly, what you don't see is a lot of underground infrastructure where we have solved a lot of drainage issues and water retention so that all the water now is traveling through a set of pipes and being carried to the very far end of the parking lot where we have a water retainage pond that is well drained and seems to be working very well. So we appreciate the support that our community gives so that we can continue through our capital project levy to do improvements both in our facilities and in our grounds. Let's talk about a few other things that were accomplished this summer in regards to capital project. At the middle school, we've completed a complete revamping of exterior and interior locks, along with surveillance cameras for safety and security. At the high school, we have completely redesigned and installed a brand new fire alarm, state-of-the-art 21st century fire alarm system, which will be a big improvement. And then at both buildings, at the high school and the elementary middle school, we've replaced significant amount of flooring. We did a lot of flooring work last summer. We've done some this summer, both carpet as well as hard surfaces, and then next summer we will finish that project, and just about 95 to 96% of our flooring will have been replaced. Flooring that needed to be replaced. Much of it was 20 plus years old, and again, just makes for a better teaching and learning environment for our kids. So that's a recap of the capital projects that we have completed this summer. Go to our website for more information. That's www.cersd.org. This week, on the 29th, we'll be getting a back-to-school edition in the paper. We'll have it posted on our website, as well as distributing that information through our typical communication system that we refer to as K-12 alerts. So again, thank you for this time that we can just provide you a little bit of an update of this parking lot renovation, as well as the other capital projects that were completed this summer. And thank you again for your support.
Thank you, Mr. Flateau.
Then also, the Italian Heritage Night will be going on this Saturday, August 31st, at the Stonehouse 101 in Roslyn. There will be live music put on by the Mezzanotte Trio and the baritone singer Chai Arrhenius. Tickets are only $12 and are on sale at the Tribune Office Supply, Mountain Mermaid, Inland Networks, and Gunner's Coffee, and at the door at the evening of the event.
Tickets are now on sale for the Chamber of Mountain Ale Festival. Join us for the very first Mountain Ale Festival in historical downtown Roslyn. Saturday, October 5th, 2013, noon to 5, $30 per person. You must be 21 to participate. Minors will not be allowed at this event. You will receive a souvenir tasting glass for the event and 10 scripts for tasting. Additional scripts will be available for purchase. The Ellensburg Rodeo first rodeo performance is Friday of Labor Day weekend at 6:45 p.m. Saturday and Sunday of Labor Day weekend performances begin at 12:45 p.m. Monday, Labor Day, the Ellensburg Rodeo finals begin at 11:45 a.m.
And then that same weekend, the Kittitas County Fair will be going on from the 29th through the 2nd of September in Ellensburg at 512 North Poplar Street, and you can contact them at 509-962-7639. And if you see Eddie and Nolan out there filming, be sure to say hi. Thanks to our sponsors and our viewers, Ruby's, Inland Internet, and Farm and Home. We wouldn't be able to do this show without any of you, and we also couldn't do it without the viewers, so thank you all very much.
Randy Winkler checked out the new movie, The Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, and now we go to him.
Hey, it's Randy Winkler again, your friendly neighborhood movie reviewer. This week I'm doing City of Bones. City of Bones was a great movie. Like last week when I had Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters, and I said that was probably from a book or a series by the way the audience reacted. I can tell you that this movie is also got to be a series. It's really well done. It's really good quality, and you can tell that they're serious about it. I wouldn't say it's Harry Potter quality, but it's Harry Potter-like in that it's really well done. It's about this young girl that's just turned 18, and she doesn't know yet that she is becoming a shadow killer, or shadow chaser, as they call them in the movie, where they chase and fight off demons that are terrorizing the world and stuff. And she doesn't know there's a whole bunch of other ones too, and trouble ensues. So it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Try to see it if you can. This week's trivia question is, who was the star of the original Day the Earth Stood Still? Not the most recent one with Keanu Reeves, but the previous one, where they actually said Klaatu Barada Nikto, and you probably won't remember, but if you do, I mean, you can check it on Netflix or on the computer for that matter, but that version was a much better version, and I'm hoping you'll take this opportunity to check it out. Don't forget to patronize your world-famous Roslyn Theater. Watch Channel 40 and Channel 2 in Ellensburg and Channel 70 on INTV in Roslyn.
Sounded like Randy liked the movie, and now on to civic news.
The Roslyn City Council met on Tuesday, August 27th, and Randy Novak recently resigned, and him leaving will go into effect at the end of September.
There's a for rent sign at my house because I will be resigning from council, unfortunately, because my wife and I both taken on new jobs in Olympia. Unfortunately, after getting established in town now, I have to carry on the unfortunate tradition of resigning.
Well, thanks for stepping up and taking the time out of your busy day to do the important work of a council member.
I appreciate the chance to step forward. Regret this is one of the big regrets that I'm going to have to leave behind. So.
Cle Elum City Council was canceled, and school board met on Monday, and this is what they had to say.
Again, we just provided a pretty simple update. Projects, as you saw as you came in, the parking lot is near completion. Really, we have a little bit of striping, and actually the striping is actually done. We have some lettering and some arrows and signage, lots of signage. So it's we're actually keeping the bus lane coned off just until we get all the signage up, and we may just do that for the first couple of weeks during the daytime, just to make sure that we program pattern everyone's behavior well right at the beginning. Mm-hmm. And then the only other thing, and those will probably come in the week of next week, towards the end of next week, and that's the setting of the light poles. So they will come in. We certainly won't attempt to do that with any activity in the parking lot. But they come in and set those all, basically the bolts are there, they just set them down, bolt them down, and then they have a little plate that they open up, and then just the wires from the lights are hanging down at the base of the pole, and the wires are there and they just connect, and they're good to go at that point. Okay, well, personnel update. Lots of staff. We'll bring more new staff in. I have to start, though, at this point with an apology to Greg, because I told Greg that I wanted to recognize him tonight, and then I forgot So Greg's been sitting through the meeting politely, wondering when. But Greg, with your permission, I do want to bring you back so we can do it right. But no, I do.
You just get to come to 2 board.
But the fact that the board just approved Greg's part-time position as mechanic, and we talked with you earlier about our plan to separate those 2 positions, it was going to be next to impossible to hire someone as a supervisor and mechanic, and we think we're probably getting kind of the best of both worlds, and allows Greg to do some things that he maybe wants to do at this point.
And that concludes Civic News. Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous I Have a Dream speech took place on August 28, 1963. It took place on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. And 50 years later, we sit here hopefully a better nation. And are we the best we can be? Do you think? Ask yourself that.
They will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
And then we have some birthdays.
August 29th, Ron, Dolly, Joe Avila.
And on August 30th, Joey Lashua and Eric Lotz celebrate their birthday, so happy birthday.
August 31st, Antonio Lopez and Tanner Swanson.
On September 1st, Ruger Thomas.
September 2nd, Bree White.
Happy birthday. September 5th is a very special day, because that was the day the man who made me was born. Rick Stone, my dad, happy birthday. And if you want your birthday to be shown on here, be sure to send it in to us, and so we can celebrate your birthday. This has been your episode of INTV for August 29th. I'm Joey Stone.
And I'm Kyla Petzel.
Have a nice night.
Kyler, you look like a genie. Don't do that with your arms, please.
We did.
You're just poker face. I should throw a pen at you.
Alright, ready?
Dude, you're just having so much fun, and Eddie's just not having
Alright,
fun.
go.